What are you going to do with the life you have left? Teaching 7 steps to a turnaround. The first step was exposure. Are you ready for step number 2? Step number 2 is decisions. Decisions. I talked to you about being exposed. When you are exposed to things, it gives you options. Options give you choices, and choices require decisions. It is critically important that you make this next step into sound decisions. Some people are afraid to make decisions. They just contemplate the options for years and miss the opportunity to change their life because they miss the time factor that is involved in making a great decision. You cannot make a great decision whenever you want to. A great decision has a shelf life. Some people make great decisions too late. I've seen people who had beautiful voices and they launched their career too late. They should have been out there singing when they were young, but they waited till they gotten older. Now you're out there, you're doing something, you can do it real good, but you miss your season. You up there, and you up there, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Woo, let's twist again, like we did last year. Can't nobody do the twist like me. That's wonderful, but they're not doing that no more. It's wonderful, you can do it real good. If you'd done that 10 years ago, you might have been famous. But because you were afraid to make decisions in the door of opportunity, you missed it. That's why it's important that you understand decisions and that you operate in decisions, because if you don't start operating the benefit of decisions, you're going to miss the opportunity. Decisions, the decisions that you make are going to be the path to your destiny. There is a correlation between your destiny and your decisions. Your destiny speaks to where you're going to end up. Your decisions show me how you're going to get there. If your decisions don't start working with your destiny, you're going to spend your life going in circles. What are you going to do with the rest of your life? Be it a week or 30 years. What are you going to do? You have the right to decide what you're going to do. I have a great passion to talk about decisions because the Lord has taught me sometimes the hard way the value of making good decisions. It's important to make good decisions. You cannot make a good decision with bad information. I want to talk about it very practically, on the very practical standpoint. You cannot make great decisions with poor information. How many of you have ever made a decision and then you got more information and you said, well, if I'd have known that. You got great information, but you got it too late. You make the decision with poor information and now you suffer the consequences. It's good. I was watching TV last night and there was a judge on TV. He was getting ready to execute somebody that they had for murder. And I mean, down to the last day before the execution, they was getting ready to have everything for a lethal injection in place to execute it. And the attorney brought in new information that changed it. Did you see that? You saw that? Man, wasn't that something? Changed the whole decision because it got more information. How many times would you change your decision if you'd have got more information? If Fred would have told me he was a homosexual, I would have never married him. I do that for shocking. It worked too, didn't it? It just got your soul. No, he didn't say that. Yes, he did.